Alright, welcome back everyone. We are in Dune Awakening. Drops are active. The rest of the Observer set is available now. And we are in episode 3 of the quote ultimate tax haven base, the 7.5 story that has true endgame. And the reason we are is because I got the carrier container, built it, and would you believe that? Look where it fits. And yes, we're still safe. So, if it's just fine right here, and basically you're going to be tearing down your crawler, I have it right here at the moment, putting it in the container, taking that with all your spoils, go over to the shield wall. Overland map, go to the deep desert, put your stuff out, everybody's happy. So we don't need the space anymore. And since we don't need the space anymore, I'm going to renovate. And I'm going to add more boxes, more of the plastanium. Which means what I think we can do... So if we add more plastanium, I think we can get it from right here. And then I want to turn that into a bedroom, because I don't have a bedroom in here in this space, and I don't know, I don't love that idea. Yeah, I'll lose my little temp storage back here, or my hidden storage back there, but that's okay. I would still like to have a bedroom. I did change these over from the windows to bookcases. I thought it looked nicer. So yeah, that's the plan today. We're gonna see what we can come up with now that we don't need the sandcrawler space down here. This will be the next set of streams based off of a comment I got on my YouTube. No, wait, was it on that or was it on the... It might have been on the VODs. They said if you do the 4x4 core instead of a 5x5, you can get triangles on all four sides. And it's a pain in the ass. Like, it's a pain in the butt. So we're here and we'll see what happens about getting this to work properly. But that'll be for a different time. Today, we're going to work on this guy. So we're not going to need these anymore. I kind of want to take a look at how we're going to do this outside. Okay. Let's do... Let's go ahead and finish this out. I wonder if we do it on this side too. We could do... Yeah, we could finish that up just like that. That'd be fine. That gives us one... Actually, nope, because that gives us 1.5. So we'll do something different with these pieces so that they're 2 full blocks. So we have big windows there. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do big windows up top. And then the regular Doomman at the bottom. Should I do the Doomman? No, let's do regular Doomman so it looks appropriate. Yeah, so it has kind of a controlled look to it. And then we could put, let's see, that's the triple. Alright, so let's put this one down here. There we go. So that has a good look to it. And then over here, now, do I want to go 5 across? Try to get in as much light as I can, maybe. I could put something here to break it up. What could we do? How about we do this? So that's going to be... And then we switch back to these guys. And we switch back to this guy. Yeah. I like it. It's got a really nice look to it. So that gives us something to do in here. Now, those got to go. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to mirror this. So this is a 3x2 space. This is a 3x2 space. I'm going to lose these 4 temporarily and then run them along the wall, this wall, and part of this, but it's on this part it's going to be up higher, I think. And then we're going to walk inward inside all in here. I might change where this is. We'll take a look to see what we think. You know, I never thought about, could I do, let's see, could I do a little bit of this? It does not look like it. Well, that's too bad. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. So that's going to stay. Now, how are we going to do this? These all turned. But they only turned because I have this space. I need to see how I'm going to do this. I need to see where I'm going to put all this stuff. Now here is a concern I have. I think the only way I can do this, so I can either leave it there and then I walk up essentially right this little nub of a last step, or I put it square just like this, and I just boink, hop up, and I don't know which yet, because I'm going to be walking inside here on a half. Now, if I'm walking on a half, that's probably going to turn inward. I guess that one kind of has to stay like that because of the way those are. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so we'll bring it here. You turd. Yep, that'll work. And then we will run. There's going to be 3 cells here. Almost think like there should be things I could put under there because it would be cool. We'll see. Right now, that's not what I wanted. Right now. Okay, so we've got that. We can come in, we can walk around, we can get up on that. I need to move these guys. That's not going to be easy. Go. And get rid of that. So now we have our walkway to come in, and we've got a whole bunch of boxes we're putting around. So that's going to have to be the same way. I'm going to have to just pull this in straight. No two ways around it. Can I put... Nope, something's in the way. I don't love that there. I can't access it. Now I'm about to see if I can fix that because I don't like having all that openness there. Alright. What do we got up here? Alright, it's the same flooring, so let's leave it. Those... Damn. I want to change them, but I kind of can't if I'm going to have it be the same. This might need to change its type so that it looks better. Let's go to a wedge wall. Something like that. Still gives you something sugar wire off, but it looks a little nicer. And in that respect, I think we should do a little bit of number right there too. I think that, yep, that gives it a nice look. Maybe we even do a column right there. Yes, no, maybe so? Or that. Let's go with that. Yep, that looks good. I like that. A little bit of fancy going on. All right. Let's see. Quite frankly, I need to go up. At least for a moment. Now, this all has to move down. Then we're going to come like this. Right up to the edge. Like a glove. Okay. Very nice. What's that about? I know what it is. That's gonna bother me. I guess it's not that much further back. It's enough that I'll notice, but not enough to be a problem, I don't think. Boom! Spiceman shows up. I definitely noticed that. Okay. Can I... If I put this here and put another one right next to it, can I access this one? Like with one there, well, I think I will be able to. You know, I'm doing all this, and I probably should have done the bottom first. We may be doing it again. Okay, so this is going to be... Yeah. Now what are you stuck on? I'm guessing it's the, 3 burritos! How's it going? Oh, come on. It's gotta be like that? That sucks. No, there's a floor. I'll show you. See? Doom and floor. So this is a tax haven base, and it is one of the first of its kind that is 7.5 stories tall. To get 7.5 stories tall, you have to use columns, not foundations, because the bottom of the fief, you see how the boundary just barely goes below the ground. So there's floors all the way across the whole bottom, and then as you go up, like I have that in a tax-free base. This is just a standard sub-fief 5x5, and I have literally everything in the game in a 5x5, including all this. And there's a sandcrawler in a box downstairs. Million storage, daily water capacity of 408,000 with these 5, another 90,000 with 2 advanced death stills. So it's got all the things, and right now I'm renovating it since the container came out, and there's no point in having the crawler built anymore. You're just gonna stick it in there and build it in the deep desert. And I'm gonna break down all of these smaller ones to make bigger ones for more storage. Because right now this holds 156,000 volume, which is a lot, but it can be more. So 156,000 volume is enough to have 25,000 plastanium ingots, melange, etc. and so forth. But why not have more? And I should be able to get somewhere around 180,000. And this number will shoot up dramatically as well. It'll go up to like 8,000, 7,000, something like that. So, yeah, no taxes ever due on this base. You just have to have power. And, yeah, it's just an interesting little build to see what I could come up with, because there are quite a number of people that have done tax haven builds. I'm not the first one that's ever done it. And I just wanted to see what I could come up with. And this, I do not want that square. I want that to be the corner. And we'll see how that works. Hopefully that'll work for me. Okay, well, since that can go in, I can bring this guy up some. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. No, I can't because that. Okay, well, you can still get to it, so that's good enough. Should be able to get through down there as well. Now, I need to go start nuking aluminum containers. Can't have them anymore. Not these, at least. Alright, mule. The drops that you're likely here for are really nice because they added a bunch of windows in those pieces. Pretty much every one of those pieces. Oh, I should have put it in that thing. Well, let's do that. That's what it's there for. Oh, that'll let us know if you can build from it, too. I don't know if I build it over here to show you, because I don't really have much extra space to build. But, like, they have... So, the observer rooftop, it's just like... Is there a spot I can actually get it to build in here without moving this carrier? I don't think there is. Might be able to build it downstairs. Oh, there we go. Right there? Nope. This is drawback of building like this. You shoehorn everything in so tight you can't build anything else. It's a whole thing, man. How's it going to let me build it right there? Whatever. It's going to kick that thing out. So it's got... It's like the Harco one. Lets in light. It's really nice. And then a couple of their other ceiling pieces do the same. All of these guys, you can see at the peak of it, there's a little bit of a window. Same there. A little bit longer of a slit window, and same with this one. Just kind of right in that spot. It's pretty nice. I really like... This is gorgeous. I love this barrier. The observer barrier. Everybody calls it a railing. And this one is nice, but I don't love it as much. So that's the kind of stuff that you're going to be getting. Got a ladder from them. Pretty standard. No muss, no fuss. Alright. Huh. I wonder if I have enough mats to build all the rest of these things. I didn't think about that. I should have brought more mats before I came. I can build a few of them. Probably not all of them that we need, but I can build a few of them. Screw you, roof, tile. Damn it. I'm going to have to change that whole thing over. Okay. I don't have a choice. Alright. Now, should be able to move you. There we go. Get back. So if I build one clear over here, and then build one sideways there. Stop moving at the last second. I hate that so much. And then turn this one. Come on. That looks nice. I like that. So that one you'll probably have to jump up to get to. Okay. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Dust, go away. We should have an option to be able to turn that off. The dust from building every time you bust something. Alright. Just come in. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. Well, maybe. Maybe I just have to hop skip a little bit. We gotta delete some more boxes. Oh. That should be enough to build the rest of the plastanium containers. So now I gotta fill all that in. If I didn't do this wrong. Just made it harder on myself. Not too bad though. Okay, let's see. What do you mean invalid position? Huh? Oh. Okay, so let's see. If I squeeze one that way some... Could I do it so I can fit? Okay, let's do it this way. So the same way I did it on the other side. Where I do it like this. First. Then... this. Ooh, ran out of plastanium. And then the last one will go right there sideways. Should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, besides plastanium, do I need any more melange? No. Just need a bunch of plastanium. Alright, let's go get some plastanium. I have the wrong vehicle for this. Damn it. Go right back and grab the assault. Oh yay, ad break. I'm so tired of ads. I didn't mean that at all, but that's what happened. I like that it'll tell you if there's a storm when you come in now. I haven't had it actually happen yet, but it's nice that they changed that. Alright, back to the guild hall. Slow down. Getting a lot of stuttering. I don't think I can fit any more plastanium. Maybe... yeah, I think it's just one. Supposedly the pentashields aren't supposed... nope, they didn't fix it. They were supposed to fix this. The pentashields don't kick you anymore, but apparently they still do. The vehicles. Oh well. What? Where's the... Did I put it in? I put it in the other one, didn't I? Oh my god. I'm stupid. Back we go again. I mean, everybody's got to get their 3 hours in. This is so dumb. I put it in the wrong vehicle. Ugh. I feel super dumb. You know, this will be a good test. If it is in the Guild Assault, I'll take that because it's an Atreides and it is much larger physically than this Harco. So let's go see if it fits. What I wanted. Bounce. Boink. Oh god, when it gets stuck good. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah. This is our big boy, our Tier 6. Much faster. Go, 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 climb! I have a feeling this one's going to be a bit of a tight fit. Curious to see what the Atreides and Harco carrier variant's going to look like. They said today that that's coming. They didn't say that was coming in Update 3, but... or, Chapter 3, but it is coming. Maybe that'll be the rank 20 for, faction once we get there. I'm excited, you know, for the changes they've got coming in Chapter 3. I'm cautiously hopeful. Funcom hasn't done the best of job at getting the game working properly, I guess. So we'll see. But I'm cautiously optimistic. God, this thing handles so much better than the rank 5 does. Now, will this fit as big as it is? Oh, she's got a big ass. I mean, it kind of fits. Not really. Is it safe? Yeah, it's safe. Who cares? Girl's got a big butt. Okay. Now, let's try this again. There we go. So now we're missing this one and that one. Okay. Oh, really? That's really interesting. You cannot build from this. That's kind of sucky. It does make sense, though, I guess, because it's not like I could build from my buggy sitting there in the base. So it makes sense. I just don't have to like it. Okay. Okay, now that's straight. Yeah, reach that fine. Okay. So we can reach that. It's kind of weird not having that back like the other one, but we're gonna let that ride. Pop this up like this. It'll be very close to what that one is. Alright, so we can get up just fine. How are we? I still have one more. That doesn't seem right. We had a bunch of these things. I almost feel like the floorage should be in the final bit. It's almost like it's a hidden reveal. We'll see. Maybe we'll do that. Huh. I'm surprised I have an extra. Let's go see what our numbers are right now. I still have those 6 to move somewhere. $172,000. We didn't go up as much as I thought. Fewer containers replaced more containers, that's why. Why are you guys freaking out up there? Gotta see what I'm gonna do. This I want cozy. I think so. That'll look better too. Okay. I like that better anyway. I think it looks nicer. What to do with all these boxes? I mean, I could make another floorage. So 6. That's 9. 6, 7. Oh yeah, I can easily do another floorage. Alright. Floorage it is. First things first, dead center. Yep, that's good. It is really hard to do this one. Oh, something's being a jerk. What's going on here? Interesting. Blocked by what object? The column. Okay. No! Why did that delete that? That makes no sense at all. Not one shred of sense whatsoever. Okay, now. Can I put it back? Can I have it back? Ish. I can have it that way, which I'm okay with, if it works. Because then that matches this one, and it kind of looks good. Oh, and then yeah. I can put an archway here. Almost like you should go up right here. Alright, put the floor back, see if I can... get this guy back in here. Damn it. Oh yeah, easily. I don't know why it popped. Okay, back to these. Yep, that's pretty good. Off by a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. Alright, so there's our max. Do I want to move that one? I almost rather move these two that are up here, because they were afterthoughts, and I don't really like them. Alright, so we have 75. We have double floorage now. Now let's see what we got going on. We have 100, almost 175,000. That is not bad at all. And how did we not add any more when I just added a whole other whatever? I don't even know what's going on. Still have a ton of production. If I can find places to put any more... I don't think I can, but... I forgot to put a tree up there. If I can put any more advanced... Sorry, improved purifiers, these guys... That adds, what is it, 1,000 water capacity? 1,000 water capacity, every single one of them. I mean, technically, I could do a back-to-back right here. It would take up a ton of... Nah, that's not going to work. That's too much space. And I don't think they'll fit back here. Oh, there's not a shot in hell. Yeah, it's not going to happen. That's all right. I think it would take up too much space if I went here. But this actually gives a little bit more under space for the buggy. And then I'm going to do this up here. Should we do... toss a little Dune in there? Will it not because of the decorative? Oh, it won't because of the decorative piece. Alright. What if we went... like that? I don't know that I love... Nah, it's going to stick out too far. Nope, I don't like it. Do I like wedges? It just looks weird. So in that spot, we could definitely probably do one of these guys. Doesn't look like much. Bulk it out a little bit, that actually looks pretty cool. I can dig that. Yeah. I'm kind of bummed that I'm not going to have what I was originally going to put here. I was going to put a wall against this and I was going to put one of the, or two of the wall murals up here, but they are not going to fit. Not like I want, at least. That won't work either. And that won't work either. Okay. Understood. Do have those guys. Nope. Oh, so if even that doesn't fit, we're not going to fit anything. That is bugging me. I don't like it. I see if I can fix that. Ooh, I don't know if I can get that over any further. Could also be the stuff that's on the top, and it could be that piece of furniture right there. Let's move the furniture first. Should be the easiest. Okay. Alright, that was not enough. Was that enough? Oh, you shit. I can see it. It's real tight in there. I wonder if I could fit it with this on. And actually, this one should be Atreides. It would look better. That's gonna drive me crazy. I don't see how I can get over anymore. I don't see that happening. Just throwing stuff in my way. I mean, I don't really need these corner cleats. Doesn't hurt to have them, however, I don't really need them. Okay, I'll just put them back. Alright, that's probably just gonna end. Oh, wait a minute. Wedge walls work sometimes. Sometimes when nothing else does, wedge walls do. But that is not this time, unfortunately. Damn. That's gonna drive me absolutely crazy. Alright, so we got this. We got a nice display here. It's more florage. Let us go out a bathroom, or a bedroom. Bathroom, yeah, sure. Alright, before I get going too hard on this. Okay. I like to think of these as pocket doors. So you just put these in, and when you want privacy in your room, you shut your pocket door. You know, it's a thing. Alright, am I going to want that as a window? I think yes is the answer. I got to go outside and look at these and see what I do and I don't. What I can change without it looking too goofy. So that's this and that. Okay, so we're at this level right there. What could we do? I think it should be tasteful. If we're going to do something there. So I think it needs to be... I think it needs to be this. And then to match it, we'll do that side as well. It's a lot higher than I thought it was. Okay. I did not realize that. Okay. I've been wanting to try something. That should bring in light without causing any kind of sunburn. Yeah. Of course, the outside's going to look like crap now. I might need to fix both of those pieces. I definitely don't like that. And then we change those to Atreides. It looks okay. I hope that doesn't nuke anything. Alright, so now we have a little more symmetry to it. And let's see if we can move this back-ish so it doesn't look too bad. I can, okay. It's not exact, but it's close. That is better. Alright. So now we got some actual windows for the place. We gotta have a bed. I want to do the Atreides, but I want to do this, and there's a certain reason I want to do this. And I'll show you. It fits so perfectly with that it looks like it was always meant to be. Except back a little bit further. Do it this way so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. There you go. Just looks like it's meant to be, and I forgot a carpet. Oh, I hate when I do that. Man, they need to let us be able to slip carpets underneath rugs, whatever you want to call these things. To slip them underneath. Let's do that. Where'd you go? Alright, so let's go back to this. Now, center it as best I can. Yeah, it ought to be pretty cool. Perfect. Now, alright, what furniture? Did this on the other one. I have more options. What do you think about this? No, that doesn't fit. That's alright. Nope. Yeah, it's this. Alright. Have a little, seating nook. Ooh. Or... do we dare go bold? Try to jam a desk in here. I think that's reasonable. The chair isn't going to fit very well. They need to let us be able to push these up. Drives me crazy that we can't. Now, we also still need a little bench. do end table? We do end table. I think it's going to have to be on this side. Does end table fit? Ooh, barely. It's an interesting something. Alright, should I do... Kind of forgoes the point of it having it as a end table, huh? Can I fit this tree anywhere? Yes. I hate the way the camera moves while I'm trying to position items. There we go. There we go. Yeah. No, I just... Okay, never mind. Well, that solved that answer. Before I put that on there... About the only spot that's not going to doink us in the head. We also need not only brighter lights, but we need more subtle lights here and there. Like, this thing is so effing bright. It's like, oh, you need to see? Okay. The power of the sun compels you.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
That's not too bad over there in that corner. Yeah, it's still kind of dark over here. Ish. Let's get a... Let's have a little coffee or something over here. Read a book before bed, kind of relax in your pad. Not too shabby for being such a small base. Alright. I have a feeling this guy's
Sector weather alert.
Playing.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
So he's plotting out. Alright. Plotting out. We'll act like he's carrying it. We'll kind of make it off skew just a hair. Right, like he's towing it. And he's towing over to this guy. We got a sand blow. Spice blow. He's almost there. Wow, I ran out of... It's kind of silly. Waste the whole desk just for that. It's never silly enough. Oh, I need more granite. I gotta wait till the storm passes. Maybe not. Did I put a bunch of it in the...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Little bit. Wouldn't call that a bunch. Ooh, can I fit? How big's the buggy? Alright. He's gotta have something to drink. Let's do... a little bit of that number. That works. That works. Getting there. Alright, I gotta go downstairs and get a little bit more granite. $500 to give me a little ways. Camera, stop moving while I'm trying to place things. Oh, I just saw. It's really cool. Super duper cool. I also would like to be able to place, so like maybe someone set their meal thing down on the bench, but it won't let me do that. Seems like a missed opportunity there. Alright. What other little hidey things can we put in here? Stupid camera. Wall deco. Let's see what we do about this over here. What are you stuck by? Why are you stuck by it, but you aren't? What the heck? How can I put one side up, but I can't? Oh, that's dumb. Whatever. As long as it works. Gotta fancy the room up. Alright. What else? I don't think I want to do any more lighting in here. I feel like it's got plenty of lights. There we go. Now you got a cannon. A cannon to protect them from the worm. And maybe one little final touch. We just have a little chair out here. Maybe that little chair, someone was reading some books. Checked them out of the library and forgot to bring them back. Yeah. Yeah, I can dig it. That's a sweet little room. Some good sunshine coming in, too. Be interesting to see what it shows, like late afternoon or something, coming through there, because you can see it through the slats of the back of the bookcase. Oh, you know what I should have put up in front of that? I'm not moving all that stuff now, but what I should have put up is this, because the sun would shine through it. Be really sweet. Real nice color because of the like stained glass look to it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So we had good seating there. Just a little bit. Get in there. No. That's a big no. We got some there. Table for eating there. No dining table. That's kind of a bummer. I still don't have a spot for that. We should be able to put it on the single. It only lets you put it on the double. I like these new things. The one thing I don't like about that one is it's wider than a single room thing. I couldn't put it across. Well, I don't know that that's true. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't put it across there because it's too wide. It's actually wider than a single block, including its two sides. It sticks off that end a hair and this end a hair. I wish they had trimmed it just enough, just to, shrink it down like 4% or something, just enough that it fits. Okay, so we got all that. I don't have enough room up here for any more blood purifiers. Not a shot in hell I'm putting them anywhere out here. Okay. Think there's any way to fit one? No. No, there's no way we're fitting any of them back there. And unless I spine those out and put them back to back. Not getting any there. I like this entryway, and at the same time it looks a little odd. Almost as if it's out of place amongst everything else. Alright, so we got all this. Let's get a nice picture. Oh, I made it that time. I'm not very good at making that jump. Sometimes it works. 174,100 and 4830. That is a lot of storage. Maxed there, closer to that. Storage maxed. Decorations getting there. Production pretty much isn't going to get any higher. Alright, just for giggles. I mean, I could? I still have plenty of room for the buggy. So two beside each other is not going to happen. God, it just looks so out of place. I don't love it. No. No spanks you. I think I'm done. So now we have the storage container. We still have the 2300 power capacity, million water storage, 400,000 water generation plus another 90,000 per hour. And now we've increased, let's see, it was 156. We've increased our storage by 19,000 volume. And I'd have to look, but I think like 600 individual slots. Because we gained 55 each time, but we didn't actually gain that many of those. There were 4 right here. So we didn't gain too many. But yeah, I think this works really well. And you actually have more space now. You could probably squeeze 2 buggies in here if you really needed to. But you can definitely fit the other thing. Oh, and this works too, by the way. If anybody's wondering, you can get to this both sides, even with the tree there. It's like the tree's meant to be there. Kind of seems like it is to me. That's the way it looks. But I think that's going to do it for me. That will conclude all of this build. The next streams that we will see will be this build over here. I'm hoping to start them tomorrow, because we want to see just how much we can improve that with this, using the 4-block core instead of the 5x5 core, and triangles across the whole thing. Now, I was able to get this with, I mean, just totally ridiculously maxed out. Was able to get it with the pentashields. These guys going, remember, you only need a 4, technically a 4x4 for the carrier, but the carrier is going to have more room than it does now. With pentashield on both sides, the pentashield across the top, we'll have full sides that have walls. We can have balconies up on it. It's going to be a lot, and it's going to be great. It'll probably take us more than the 2 episodes that took us to build, because it's going to be a lot of, okay, how do we build with these damn triangles and make it work? So that'll be the next thing we do. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by, and have a good one. Thanks for watching.